Hi there guys, this is Nikhil from Greedy Tech. In this video, I am going to answer some of the questions on Redmi 2. So let's get started. So does the Redmi 2 support OTG? Out of the box, the Redmi 2 does support OTG, but just in case if your pen drive doesn't detect, make sure that it is in FAT32 format. Going on to the next question, does the Redmi 2 have backlight on this navigation keys? No, it doesn't. And the next one is, does it have an LED notification? Yes, it does. It is located at the bottom of the screen over here, and it is similar to where the Redmi 1S had it. And does it have the proximity and light sensor? Yes, it has it over here. So what is the storage that it comes with? Actually, the device comes with 8GB, but it has only 6GB for user apps. So let me show you that. So as you can see, the device is set to be 8GB, but you got only about 5.7, and I used some of the space for apps already. So moving on, what is the total amount of RAM that I got when I first booted the device? It was around 400 MB, but on the average I am getting about 375 MB. So it is way better than the Redmi 1S, because in Redmi 1S the free RAM out of the box was around 200 to 300 MB. In this case it is slightly better. So moving on, does the Redmi 2 get heated up? Yes, it will get heated up when you are playing any intensive games or updating any apps using the Play Store or downloading anything via the Wi-Fi, and that's pretty much it. On normal usage the phone won't get heated up, but if you're doing any of those things, it will definitely get heated up, and the only solution for that should be either stop playing those high intensive games or underclock the CPU by rooting the device. So let's move on. So what are the network types that the Redmi 2 supports? Well, it supports 4G and 2G, and I'm not very sure about the 3G thing. So coming to the video recording, the front facing camera is capable of recording 720p video, whereas the rear camera is capable of shooting 1080p video. And going on, the next question is about how to find the IMEI number. For that, you need to go into the settings and scroll all the way to the bottom and select about phone. And over here you have an option that says status at the bottom. Just click on it and you will find your IMEI number here. This is the IMEI number of this device. So moving on guys, does the Redmi 2 have a Corning Gorilla Glass? Yes, it does have a Corning Gorilla Glass 2. And if you want to know how hard it is, I have already made a scratch test video for that, and I'll leave a link for that video in the description area, or else you can simply search in my channel to search for the scratch test video of Redmi 2. Going on, what comes inside the box? Simply the phone, charger, battery, and that's pretty much it apart from the documentation. There are no earphones and you have to buy it separately. So going on, can the apps be transferred to SD card? Out of the box, you cannot transfer the apps to the SD card, but there is some good news. Xiaomi has promised to launch 16GB variant in India, and if just in case 8GB is not sufficient for you, in which you only get 5GB, then perhaps you should better wait for a 16GB variant, or else there is a way to move the apps to SD card, but it requires that you root the device and install the WSM tools along with some module. If you are interested, please let me know, I'll make a video for that too. And moving on, how is the display? The display, as you can see, it's really good, and I can definitely say it's better than Redmi 1S. So going on, how is the build quality? The overall build quality is really good, but the plastic behind is so slippery that I'm really scared that I might drop it someday. So moving on ahead, will rooting void the warranty? You can simply forget asking that question about any Xiaomi device, because for any Xiaomi device, even if you root it, you won't void the warranty. So going on ahead, how is the camera quality? Well, it is okay, it is not very good, it is not worse, but it is okay, it is pretty decent, it is what you get for the price you're paying. And let's go to the next question, does it have a GPS? Yes, it does have a GPS, and it works pretty good too. So how loud is the loudspeaker? Again, it is not very high, but what you get out of it is okay, it is very decent. Does it have a Wi-Fi display or wireless display? Yes, it has. You can go to the settings. Let me just show you that. In settings, if you go to more, you will see the wireless display option. So finally, does it have a tap to wake feature? It doesn't, but if there is a custom ROM someone might put into it. Is the performance better than the Redmi 1S? And the answer for that is definitely yes. You might be thinking that the clock frequency has been reduced from that of Redmi 1S, but the performance is different. It performs really better than the Redmi 1S. For example, the Antutu benchmarks for Redmi 1S was around 19,000, whereas for this device, that is Redmi 2, is more than 21,000. So going on, how is the overall performance of the device in comparison to Redmi 1S? Well, the answer is definitely better because this is running MIUI version 6.3.3, whereas Redmi 1S is running the older version, and this has better optimization, and the amount of free RAM on this device is better when compared to Redmi 1S. So on the whole, it is a better device than the Redmi 1S, and it is worth paying 1000 more for this device for the better performance and the overall build quality. So that's it guys, thanks for watching the video. If you have any more doubts or any more queries, let me know by commenting below this video. And if you found this video to be helpful, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. And please subscribe to my channel to see more videos just like this.